Okay, so looking at this, consider the following graph of a normal distribution with approximately 95% of the area bounded by the curve. The horizontal axis from x equals 100 to 140. Which of the following parameters best describes the curve? Okay, so that means that's the mean. Then this one here is the variance. And the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So they say that this has 95%. 95% is 2 standard deviations away from the mean. So the mean is in the middle. So halfway between 100 and 140. If you add them together and divide by 2, you actually get 120. So the mean is 120, and they're all, so it could be B, C, or D. So with the standard deviation, that is 2 standard deviations away from the mean. So that's 20 that way, 20 that way. So that means the standard deviation would be 20 divided by 2. So that would be 10. So we want this, which is the variance. So that would be 10 squared, which is 100. So the solution would have to be D. Okay, so in this question, just noting that this is the mean, and that means the standard deviation. The mean is like the average, and when you're looking at a normal distribution, the mean will be right in the middle of the thing, so right here. The standard deviation is the spread. So something up like that compared to something like that, this would have a big standard deviation. This one would have a small because it's kind of squished together. So N1 has a small standard deviation and N2 has a big standard deviation because it's spread out. The mean here for this one, this is that one, and that's the mean for that. So the mean of 1 is smaller than the mean of 2. It can only be C or D. The standard deviation for number 1 is smaller than the standard deviation for 2. So we're looking at D. Okay, if this is a probability density function and we want to find the median, then the median is the integral from the start of this domain, which is 0. So like just say we had the curve drawn. So it's from 0 up to, say that was 2. So we want where 50% of the probability lies. So let's just say from 0 up to mean of 1 on 12 of 8x minus x squared dx, we need to make that equal 0.5. So let's just integrate that. That would be 8x squared on 2 minus x3 on 3 from 0 to m equals 0.5. So that means that we're going to have I'm going to multiply by 12 on both sides there. So that means we have 4x squared, because that'll be 4, minus x cubed on 3. Half of 12 is 6. Now if I multiply everything by 3, 12x squared. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't put the m in yet, have I? Just take that back for a minute. I'll still can do that, but I've got to put the m in. So it's going to be m squared minus m cubed on 3 minus 0. So it's not going to make that much difference, equals 6. So it's m squared, and this goes into this 4. So I've just dropped my 4 there. 4m squared minus m cubed on 3 equals 6. Times everything by 3. You get 12m squared minus m cubed equals 18. Just going to redo it because I didn't write the cube. Okay, so it's the integral from 0 up to m of 1 on 12, 8x minus x cubed dx equals 0.5. So if I times by 12, that'll clean it up a little bit. 0 to m. And then I'm just going to integrate this. So this will be 8x squared on 2 minus x4 on 4 from 0 to m equals 6. So that means that goes into that 4. So it's 4m squared minus m4 on 4 minus 0 equals 6. So 4m squared minus m4 on 4 equals 6. Times everything by 4. 16m squared minus m4 equals 24. Move it all to the one side to get m4 minus 16x squared plus 24 equals 0. M4 minus 16x plus 24 equals 0.